Start of the fourth quarter, and it is Tyson Bagent hoping to cap off the drive with a score. He's got space. There goes Tyson Bagent, smartly sliding past the sticks. It's Freeman trying to stick north and south, gets a yard. Looking for 6 here, and Freeman trying to power ahead. He's going to be short. It'll be 3rd and goal. Defensive lineman trying to make some push up front. Bagent to throw. He's got Freeman. Freeman's there, and he holds on for the touchdown.
Backside, wide open. You can see in the middle here, there's a cluster against the Kansas City Chiefs in the preseason with an opportunity to make a roster because the running back room is so darn banged up.
That's a blocked PAT. That was a problem for Cairo Santos on some closer. As Keyshawn Smith returns this for Kansas City, and he gets past the 30. Colston, great for us to have some time.
One time, he's a great tight end, and Coach Johnson did a lot of good things with him. But as far as like scheme stuff, you know, we're just coming together as an offense, trying to build the trust within each other. And whatever I got to do to help the team. That was a song known for a while. My big brother actually put me on. Shout out Caden. And it didn't take much practice. I know this song, and that's why I was confident with picking the song and the process. And like you said, perspective. Like that you grow up there, and the typical life. You stay there, and you end up working, either farming, being an electrician, whatever it is. So having that perspective and being able to get out. Do something. It's a blessing to be around. And even like Cole and the tight end room we have here, I've already learned so much and plan on learning a lot more.
Colston Loveland, the Bears' first-round draft pick, kind enough to join us. We appreciate your time, and best of luck in your rookie season, man. Thanks for
tight end. He can run, he can separate, and great hands.
Let's not forget, he led Michigan in receptions last season. I mean, this guy, people want to know, how are they going to use Colston Loveland? Is it going to be a Sam Laporta type? I think he's different slightly than Sam Laporta in many respects.
Exotic looks that Brian Flores likes to bring in his pressure scheme. Good catch by Stephen Carlson and a big gainer as he takes it all the way down inside of the Kansas City 35-yard line. The Bears at the 32-yard line, still Tyson Bagent. Screen, Alexander. Amagaji's out there as a blocker on the perimeter. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, granted, he's a second-year quarterback, but he hasn't played. He's essentially a rookie. How aggressive will Dennis Allen be against J.J. McCarthy to see how much football he knows in this Kevin O'Connell?
That have been added to this defense, like Javon Hargrave and Jonathan Allen up front. They are very deep up front, and nobody blitzes more. Kind of started coming back into his own, but the swing tackles, you're looking at one of them in Karan Amagaji.
Here comes Brown on 4th down, and he's got the 1st down into the red zone. Go the Bears offense.
Worst comes to worst, if they do have injuries, Joe Tooney proved that he can play left tackle. That would be the worst case scenario, but they could essentially do that as well.
I was in a production meeting with Andy Reid last year towards the end of the season.
2nd and 10, and a flag thrown.
I think so, guys. Like for a guy like Joe Tooney, right, 4 Super Bowl champions.
He signed in Kansas City. It was $80 million. He was the highest paid guard in football, probably because they knew they could put him at tackle. I mean, he was literally making tackle money as a guard because he was that good of a player.
Great point.
Good job by Freeman here as he pounds his way.
Even just through the training camp and preseason, it's going to pay dividends in the regular season.
Bagent throws it. It is caught by Alexander, and it looked like he got past the line to gain.
He's been with them every step of the way.
There's Freeman again. A couple more yards. 2nd and goal.
Well, the Bears did not want to let Tyson Bagent leave. And,
not on a guy. Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant. Here, this guy goes through undrafted, and look what he's developed into. This guy is going to be a fine young football player of mine.
Handoff, Brown tripped up, nothing there. Back to the line of scrimmage, 4th and goal.
Viewers might be wondering about Case Keenum as well.
13-year veteran Keenum. Here's Bagent on 4th down and goal. Open man, wide open Joel Wilson. And what's been a rock solid.
Wide open. 2 touchdown drives for Bajan, ends in a 2nd touchdown pass of the night. And cool, calm, collected drives.
Joel Wilson, a former high school quarterback, where you used to go, we were tight end U for Division II. Absolutely, I played 12 personnel. He's got 2 tight ends out there again, including Wilson. He couldn't connect this time for 2. Again, in that situation, down 5. The Bears and Vikings open up the season in divisional play. Michael Wiley's on the return here for Kansas City, and Power Eccles.
And earlier tonight, Trey Cozio, Kansas City, played the entire first half with the ones, and then in the second half, he played right guard for the Bears. So maybe a couple of finds on the offensive line that the Bears...
State, the staff that I know up there raved about his toughness.
Yeah, and the flexibility and the versatility that Lou just spoke about. If you don't get an invite to the Combine, go to the East-West Shrine Bowl.
He could have transferred up in college from Division II, and he could have been at a division. He said, "Hey, I didn't want to go anywhere else." He potentially could have transferred up, but when you transfer up and hold your own in a in the big
on the right side, then eventually got slotted in as center, and that's something that Luke Newman could potentially have to do. Obviously, Drew Dolman is expected to be the every snap center and has been relatively durable in his career. Carson Steele had a big preseason game against the Bears last year here in Kansas City and was a key piece for that. It's been a doppelganger night here in Kansas City.
Can I just say, for those of you on social media who actually we thought that was Taylor Swift.
It's been awesome to be back here. It was wonderful and a joy to bring Stacy into the booth for the 2 games that we got to call together along with Jim. It's always a blast with our great crew, led by Mike O'Leary, Alex Olson, Corey Fishman, and taking a lot of elements from Detroit that apply to his personality as a head coach, and then doing a lot of things the way he wants to do it. I think somebody asked me the other day.
And Austin Reed, who we didn't get to see tonight, told us if you don't get with the program, you're going to get left behind. So these players really have had no choice to either come with it or get left.
A lot of knowledge in division for the Bears to utilize.
Fair catch for Maurice Alexander. So with no timeouts left, as the Bears use them all to stop.
Aware of what was said. This thing's about to heat up.
Tyson Bajan looking for Walker, and Jade Walker grabbed it. Is he in bounds or no? Before he's
The 28-yard line, first down.
Clock will stop.
120.
See if we got a little fireworks to end this preseason. Bajan, deep drop, wants something downfield, and he's got it for a first down. To Walker again to the 45. Man for Bajan. Blitz coming. Out route, caught. Wilson gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 63 seconds left. Where he was tackled before getting out, so unfortunately for the Bears, the clock keeps moving. 45 seconds left. Bajan, middle of the field for Wilson, gets down with a first down to the 34. There's the spike, 30 seconds left. So far, so good on a well-executed drive. 4-man rush. Bajan, Walker, looking to make the grab, and it spills out. 3rd down. Bajan, crosser, Scott, out of bounds. First down for Shotcrete.
Always be going for the win.
Big blitz from Kansas City. Bajan's got time, and one-on-one. It is caught by Miles Boykin.
By the defense, that penalty is declined. The result of the play is 2nd down. The foul is on number 4.
4 starts in the NFL, and now trying to win a preseason game on the final plays. Bajan, out route, sideline, caught by Scott, steps out with 7 ticks. At least 2 shots, you would think. Bajan, end zone, it is Walker, it is called, it is the Bears in front in the final seconds. Jade Walker.
The bench erupted, and that's the kind of personality that Jade Walker had.
Going to the helmet by Walker and scoring a touchdown. That thing was a masterpiece. He's excited. He should be.
The Bears have the lead. Santos to try to make it a 2-point game, which he does. Down to the wire win against Kansas City. Following this one. to the landing zone, so you have to return it. Jimmy Holiday will get an opportunity. And that'll do it. Bears with a strong finish, an exciting